I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a little sniffle and I'm getting over it. And I'm getting over it because the grind never stops. We got to make America healthy again. We got to help you guys. And I'm here for the long run.
Yeah, but you're also getting healthy, Penelope, because your immune system is working really well.
And I'm not injecting myself
Yeah,
with anything.
Yeah, but people's immune systems still work if they inject themselves with things.
Give you guys free weight loss advice. And to the 14.2% that are subscribed, you guys are doing something right here. So thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. But seriously, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below.
People are obsessed with their bellies. Every cover, like Cosmopolitan, all the fit magazines, like if you talk about belly fat, everyone's buying it. And that's why you see on the cover of magazines so often. Like the stats show, like we all are obsessed with our bellies. And our bellies represent also our emotions. Our bellies are kind of the last thing to go. I know you noticed that on my weight loss journey
Did I ever notice it?
from a fatty as a kid. Like I was the only fatty as a kid.
A lot of people are chronically inflamed or constipated.
Constipation's big.
There's so much, guys. There's so much to dive into.
But everyone cares about their belly.
Yeah.
And it does come in and lift up. It does happen. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Our human bodies are amazing. And it's in ways that are surprising because you can't actually spot treat unless you're doing surgery. You can't just say, body, I'm going to lose my belly fat. I mean, you might be able to. There might be some people out there who've done it. But honestly, your body decides where it releases the fat. Like let's say women don't want to lose weight in their boobs, you can't. Some women will. So it's really dependent, unless you're going to surgically, of course, intervene. We wanted to share with you, we've lost over 200 pounds combined. Penelope's my daughter. And we believe this journey can be done naturally. We help women to lose weight naturally. And today we want to share 3 tips. One of them we almost already did. Your body can't decide.
True.
I'm sorry, your body decides. You don't decide.
True.
Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest things, believe it or not, is stress. So your body decides where you lose the weight, not you. And they even did a study, and it showed that people who did 1,000 crunches a day for 6 weeks did not lose belly fat. They lost weight whenever they had stronger muscles. That didn't mean they actually lost belly fat. They didn't lose inches. And I don't know. I don't know about you, but I don't really want a 6-pack. I want like a lean, toned, lifted, shapely, beautiful stomach. Like a 6-pack to me is not very feminine. And with my yoga background, my teacher always says, like, that's a backache waiting to happen. So I don't desire that. I desire long muscles, lean stomach.
Me too. Yeah.
And strong, because I can climb mountains better. I can lift groceries better. I'll be able to lift my grandchildren better.
So cute when you say that.
It's true. I think about it.
It's adorable. I told my lover that you said that, and he was like, "That's so cute that you think about that."
I do.
Something that you and I talked about in a previous video about stress is how there's like a cortisol band that we all have in our stomachs, and that's really noticeable. So you should maybe notice that some people have like a flat stomach, and then it kind of goes out at the bottom, which is a cortisol band of fat.
There's some hearsay that identifies that as increased stress levels, which cortisol is a stress hormone, and that will kind of pack it on in that area. Also, constipation, like you said, and some people also call it the insulin band. Because when you have excess insulin or higher glucose levels frequently enough, then apparently your body will start to hold it there, which is kind of interesting. But then we also have, like, people say it's hormonal. Women, as they age, will usually get more fat in that area. And we'll develop this in a later video. But we do actually have more fat around our organs, and that's just because our hormones are changing. We can't avoid it, but we can help our body.
How do you decrease your stress? What are some things people can do to decrease their stress to reduce belly fat?
So what's the thing that's free?
Exercise.
And it goes with you everywhere you go.
Your breath.
And it's always on hand.
Your breath. You always say that, and you always say it exactly like that, and I love it.
Because it makes you think a little bit, because it's almost embarrassingly simple. It's almost like this is too easy, it's too cheap, it's too, like, but it's true. If you want to shift your nervous system out of the fight or flight status, which is what most of us are in, go, go, go. Our phones are also like increasing dopamine. We're in that mode right now, actually. We're relaxed, but still, like, we're in go mode.
Yeah.
But if you want to shift your sympathetic nervous system into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is where we receive nutrients, where we can be calmer, where we can dwell more of the time, your breath is the fastest way to go. There's no pill that's going to do it. And certain foods, like if you eat a lot of processed food or you eat a lot of sugar or you eat a lot of chemicals, that's going to be harder for you because your nervous system also needs nutrients. And there isn't actually a huge body of work around this, but there is a whole field of science around nerve fibers and psychoneuroimmunology and so on and so forth. But we do know that your nerve fibers need nutrients. And when they don't get the nutrients they need because of a variety of issues, then you have a dysfunction. But unfortunately, when you have dysfunction in your nervous system, they don't really have many solutions for MS or ALS or these.
Well, we do. Your breath, because it's free.
Well, but way before those get on your radar, you can be taking action today to reduce your stress levels. Most people don't talk about this enough.
And what goes into having less stress is also sleeping more.
Yeah, so you sleep, your quality of sleep is better when you're less stressed. And again, doing some breathing exercises before you go to sleep, like a box breath where you count to 4 on the inhale, you hold for 4, you exhale for 4, you hold for 4. Or if you want to calm down, the pause on the exhalation is really key. So really quality sleep. You will lose way more weight and burn more belly fat by doing these two things than you will by.
Sound wonderful.
Yeah, well, it's amazing, right? The body is so amazing, and that's why you and I really believe in losing weight naturally. The body's capacity to heal itself. You're not broken. You don't need to be in the blame and shame cycle. You can do it. You can do it. And if you're on weight loss medication, I know you can do it because you're not meant to be on that medication for the rest of your life. So we want to help you and support you to the point of no turning back, which is what a lot of our girls in our Women's Accountability Group are experiencing right now.
It's really beautiful to see.
Yeah. Sleep and stress is that it gives you what's called a metabolic advantage. You will burn fat 27% more than somebody who's just focusing on diet and exercise.
Wow. I mean, if you didn't have a motivation to be less stressed, now you do. Because you'll be 27% ahead of the game of the people who are stressed.
But here's the catch. If you're getting up at 10 a.m., it's going to be hard for you to go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
You know, you really do have to train yourself to wake up earlier and go to bed earlier.
But also, who's going to bed at 9 and waking up at 10? That's like that's too much sleep.
I agree, but I'm just saying.
People do sleep that much, though.
A lot of people are waking up like 9 or 10 o'clock. I know. It's never been our rhythm, but that is the reality for a lot of people.
When I was a little girl, I woke up really early too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you were always an early riser.
That's funny.
Yeah, I used to know you were awake because you'd be singing in the morning.
Oh.
It was really sweet.
Did I wake up before you a lot?
Frequently. I mean, no, actually, because I was usually up doing my meditation.
But even now, we had to spend a lot of time with each other, like a lot more than usual. And I'd wake up and she'd be like, "What time is it?" And I'd still wake up before you.
Yeah.
And then you would naturally wake up.
Yeah. I just 4 o'clock is like pushing it for me.
We're working on it, guys. We're working on it.
What does I want to get up at 4 a.m.?
I don't wake up at 4 a.m. I like my peace. Don't worry. You and I are in the same boat. But I think it's really interesting because they did studies on people who drank 16 ounces of water before their meals throughout the day, and they ate 22% fewer calories, which is fascinating.
That's amazing.
But, okay, so I did this on my journey. And somebody else in our group also did this to try. I didn't tell them to do it, but they had some indigestion, and then Mom pointed out that if you do that, you could cause yourself indigestion. So although it's a good hack to feel full by drinking water before a meal, it can also cause indigestion. So be careful how much water you're chugging. Mom goes by the golden rule: 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after.
An hour and a half after.
Oh, 30 minutes before your meal you drink water.
Yeah. And
an hour and a half you wait.
Yeah, you want to optimize digestion. This helps to reduce cellulite and increases beautiful skin. And so much of your energy goes to digestion, believe it or not. And so if you want to optimize your energy, which I think is way more important than anything, you have to consider, food combining and proper digestion and all the hacks that can cause great and perfect digestion. Happy to dive into that topic more. Comment below if you're interested in how to optimize your digestion. I'd love to talk about that in a video.
Well, we dive into all things digestion, gut microbiome, cooking, whole foods, weight loss, and everything, and loose skin in our Women's Accountability Group.
True.
So we have an online program, and we'd love for you guys to join. It's just Mom and I, 7 days a week. We have weekly coaching calls, and we love to support you guys.
Yeah.
It's our favorite thing. We get so much joy serving you. That's the joy that
We
brings
want you to
us.
lose the weight with no loose skin like we did. And if you want our skincare guide, there's an Ultimate Skincare Guide link for free in the description.
Free? I mean, you guys, so cool. So you can also join our group, and the link is also in the description. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all the time.
We help women beat obesity with our Step It Up system without relying on drugs like Ozempic within 90 days. Click the link in the description to learn how to lose weight without drugs like Ozempic.